So Saturday, April 29th, it's always hardcore in Cork City, which by the way, I love the name. I'm joined here by promoter Lee Cahalane. Lee, how are you?
I'm not too bad. Thanks a million for having me, Daragh. On-site interview here.
I know, we normally have you over the phone, but on site, it's a nice change. We're gonna might have to do this from now on.
Yeah, well, I suppose it's just a kind of a testament to the kind of celebrity I've become now. I suppose that you're travelling halfway across the country to see me.
I know, right? Twice in a week as well.
Twice in a week, my God.
So, yeah, big show, first show away from the Keno as well, in the new home of, 4 Penrose Quay is the address, but like you were saying to me earlier on, it goes by a different name on Google Maps.
Yeah, it's the Celtic Championship Wrestling Arena, and that's probably what we're going to be going with. It's our own venue here. It's also our training venue. But I think you'll appreciate, as we look around here, that kind of underground, kind of ECW-esque kind of look. I think that'll kind of really. I think the fans will appreciate it anyway.
Yeah, for sure. And just looking around at it here, it is sort of that underground. That was the first thought I got in my head was, this is like an ECW show. Yeah. And I'm just waiting for it. Now, obviously, there's a lot more lighting and stuff to go in before Saturday, but you can definitely see that it's going to be close. It's going to be very intense. The atmosphere is going to be intense, and you're going to be right. The fans are going to be right on top of the ring and the wrestlers. Yeah,
definitely. And like, even you've been in the Keno yourself. It's going to be a lot bigger. We're going to fit a couple of hundred extra people in here, I'd say. So that's always good. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. And you know what, Daragh, it is always hardcore in Cork City, and we're going to showcase that on Saturday night.
Need I ask where you got the name from?
Oh, you don't need to ask. I guess I'm a big fan of the TV show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so I thought we'd do a little spin on it. We've been doing a lot of kind of parodies lately, and I think it's kind of proven quite popular, really. I don't know if we're going to town too much on the parodies, but you know what, it's it is what it is, and definitely we're really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, and great show as well. We've got first of all, we'll start with the title match. New champion, Pastor William Ever, is going to be defending his title.
Yeah, Pastor William Ever is going to be defending the title. Of course, he won it by cashing in his championship choice briefcase at our last Keno show. And he's going to be defending it against a former champion, in fact, the first ever CCW heavyweight champion, Bingo Balance. So yeah, that's going to be a very, very intense, very, very, I suppose, aggressive matchup, because these guys have been taken to social media and stuff, kind of letting each other know that they know each other's accolades. But this is going to be a big one, certainly, firstly for Pastor William Ever to try and defend the championship for the first time, but for Bingo Balance, who hasn't held that championship since 2013, he wants to be a 2-time champion before the end of the year, and this is the best chance he has.
And we also have a sort of glamour match in store as well. UK Championship competitor Joseph Connors is making an appearance.
Yeah, he is indeed. Joseph Connors is going to be taking on, I suppose, our hometown hero here in Cork, Ricky Combat. Last time we saw Joseph Connors, he was very fortunate that he didn't come out with an injury. He received a crucifix powerbomb on the back of his neck. Luckily enough, he went to the CUH afterwards, and luckily enough, there wasn't any extensive damage done. So it's great to see Joseph back, and it's great to see him doing so well as well. And certainly, we look forward to seeing him being showcased in the WWE UK, I suppose, TV show on the network. But yeah, it's going to be a great match. Ricky Combat, of course, as everyone will know in Irish wrestling, is no stranger to a really good contest. So, it's going to be another one of those kind of drag out matches that you're going to have, and he, even with his match against Bruiser, people are still talking about that today. So it's going to be a great match.
Yeah, I was just going to mention the match with Bruiser at Ladder Wars. Incredible match, the atmosphere. I think me, and obviously we had Dave as well, and had a friend of ours too from Dublin. I think we're the only dubs there, but I think we got Bruiser over more than Ricky.
Well, it's funny that that's the thing about our crowd. The crowd, they just like who they like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if you're from Hackney in London, it doesn't matter if you're from Ballymun in Dublin, and trust me, we had the roof going wild with Ballymun chants. It doesn't matter who you are, the fans cheer for who they want. We can see that even in the big leagues in WWE. And that's the fun thing. They can come here, they can enjoy it, they can cheer for whoever they want, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Yeah, and Bruce is also taking part this Saturday as well. He's going to be involved in a triple threat match.
He has. I'm really amazed at how you know all these matches and you've got no script or anything in front of you. I'm really impressed. Yeah, it's going to be a triple threat match. You've got a Bruiser, of course, who is technically still due a rematch for the championship that he lost. That's going to be taking place at Revolution 5, which is going to be taking place on June 3rd. But in the meantime, Bruce is going to be facing Lewis Girvan, Scottish wrestling's prodigy, or the Europe's greatest young wrestler, and also as well former All-Star champion Omega as well. So that's going to be a really big mixed clash of styles. That's going to be a very interesting one to see.
Best Scottish talent. I think Lou King Sharp would have something to say about that now.
Well, speaking of Lou King Sharp, I suppose Lou King Sharp is getting an opportunity for the All-Star Championship. Of course, we just saw last night that Conor the Body Charisma had previously set an open challenge while he was on holidays in Malaga. He set an open challenge. He was pretty cocky, and not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 guys, including some of Irish wrestling's most dangerous men, have accepted that challenge. So Conor the Body Charisma defends his All-Star Championship against Danny the Beast Butler, Lycan, Vic Viper, Lou King Sharp, and Billy Bedlam. So that's going to be very interesting to see if he's bitten off more than he can chew, or is he going to become Europe's best young wrestler? Who knows?
Sounds like it's a difficult night in store for him as well. I'm guessing he's going to want to be back in Malaga as soon as he steps in the ring with the other 4.
Oh, definitely. And from Danny the Beast Butler's comments, he's going to try and really make him pay for this challenge.
And also, just going back, obviously, we talked about ladder wars, and one of the highlights of that night was the tag team triple threat ladder match.
Yeah.
We're going to be having another triple threat tag team match now as well this week.
Yeah, and indeed. I mean, look, over the last year, the tag team division has certainly really heated up. It's at an all-time high. Even more teams coming into the fold that you haven't even seen yet. The likes of Flight Mode, Rough Stuff are back. Los Locos are here. In fact, actually, Rough Stuff will be taking on Los Locos in a kind of a tag team showcase earlier on in the night. And as well as that, there's going to be a match. Yeah, like you said, the hardcore triangle tag match. You've got ourselves, myself, and Vice, against the Woods brothers, who are the champions, against the Armstrongs, and that's going to be hardcore rules. So that's going to be another barn burner, as JR would say.
Yeah, I see that going into every part place now. I see that match taking part everywhere. It's not going to be in the ring for much.
I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, so I don't know. But a lot of people like we've seen over the years have taken me for granted in that ring, and sometimes I let them pay for it, whether it's using a weapon or whether it's throwing them on the concrete. Who cares? But this Saturday, me and Vice are up for it. We lost those tag team titles, and we are the longest reigning CCW tag team champions, and it will be so again.
Excellent. And we have a couple of more matches obviously booked for Saturday night. Now, you've reached the end of my research.
Yeah, well, we've got a pre-show match as well. We've got the Gang Wrestles for the Troops Battle Royal. So for anyone that's kind of familiar with the Always Sunny team, this is going to be a Battle Royal featuring some of your favourite Always Sunny characters, including Dayman, Nightman, the Tally Bum, Green Man, the Trash Man, and one of the McPoyles is going to be here. So it's going to be an interesting night.
Are the Birds of War happening there?
You know what? The Birds of War can't make it, unfortunately. But you know what? You don't know in CCW who's going to show up. You really don't. So who knows? We might see the Birds of War this Saturday night. Excellent
stuff. And there is a few tickets still available if anyone is around the Cork area looking for something to do this Saturday.
Yeah, there's the VIP tickets are sold out now, but you can get the general admission tickets still, or just show up at the door. Just show up at the door and pay your troll toll, and you know what? You'll get in the door hole. You know what I mean? But, and also as well, just want to announce as well, exclusively as well, that we just announced last night as well. There's going to be a women's contest as well. It's a CCW women's showcase. We're actually going to be having the start of a CCW women's tournament coming up in the next month or so. So it's going to be Valkyrie taking on Lauren LaRue, and that's going to be happening as well this Saturday night.
Excellent stuff, Lee. Best of luck tonight, and thanks a lot for the time.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it, and we'll see you again soon.